So this car, like many others, has the personal information of the people who owned it before. And you may ask yourself, well, how is that the case? Well, the problem is this, right? Once you open the glove box, if you're lucky enough that you have a manual, this is really what you're looking at. You're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. Together, by the way, there are about 1,100 pages, which is really not easy read. And then the question is, where do you start, right? You start with the owner's manual, the navigation, media center, and most people will start actually from the owner's manual. And what is interesting, it has a menu in the front and a menu in the back, but let's look at what's in here, right? So you may want to think about stuff like, oh, maybe it's under privacy. But no, it's not under privacy. Maybe it's under reset, but you can reset the reminder light message, but apparently not your personal information. You may think it's maybe under delete, right? And it's not on delete. Well, what about master reset, since it's a function that these offers, or a factory reset, but it's not under factory reset. Here, yep, you see it's not under factory reset. It's not under master reset. There's a master warning light section. And so now you're thinking, okay, where do I go? Do I go with this on the multimedia section, or do I open the multimedia book, right? So let's look at section number 5. And section number 5 starts, there we go. This is where it starts. It starts at page 283, and it ends at page, there we go, 371. So you're looking at a little bit less than 100 pages here. So that's option number 1. Option number 2 is you get this navigation multimedia system, which is 277 pages long. So now you think, where do I go? Well, this is more detailed, so maybe it's here. So let's do the same research here, and let's see if there's an alphabetical thing at the end, but no, there isn't. So there's no alphabetical search, there's no keyword search. So the question then becomes, okay, where do we go? Well, first of all, this one talks about a navigation system, which this card doesn't have. And then if you look here, it tells you that there are 2 versions of the system, the Entune Premium Audio and the Entune Audio Plus. And actually, we know that there's at least 3 versions of the hardware, let alone of the firmware versions of this system. And then if you look here, if you're not disgruntled at this place or frustrated, which I think will be pretty tough to not be frustrated, then you start to ask yourself, okay, so let's see, I can delete a Bluetooth device on page 52. And so that's what maybe people will do. They will go to page 52 and they will follow the step to deleting a Bluetooth device. And it says to go on the Bluetooth setup and remove and get rid of the device. This is unfortunately not the best procedure for this card. This card actually has a factory reset option that is not, I cannot easily find it in here. I'm sure maybe it's in here, but I can't find it. And actually that option is a little bit more radical, deletes a little bit more information. And so that's the one that we recommend. And so now you understand why relying on this, or try to find which of the many versions of the system may be on YouTube, is just not viable, especially if you're a business in the automotive business. You just can't do these kind of things and hope that you're going to have a process that is accurate, complete, intuitive, that your people can follow, and it leaves you with a compliance record. God forbid something happens. So I hope that you will try our app. In our app, you can solve this car in about a minute. It literally tells you what to do, and it's just a handful of screens. Again, if you know what you're doing, this is simple. But this is not simple. This is humongous, and it's frustrating, and you will think that there's a better way to do this, and it's Privacy4Cars.